Hey everyone, so this is a very quick tutorial on how to try to get more V-Bucks out of the season. Now this tutorial may be a very quick and easy explaining how to do so, however it will actually take more time than the length of the video. As you may know, looks like Fortnite is keeping the season 11 to continue all the way down to February, maybe late January. However, it looks like it's going to end on the beginning of February. So in this case, you may be asking yourself, well, I'm already a level 100 plus. I don't know what else I can get. Of course, you have the new Star Wars challenge set if you were watching this during the time of the Star Wars event, which I myself have to go ahead and get all going, which is not that hard. It's just time that I gotta do taking place. But you might be asking yourself, okay, well, I have all this items, I already have all the V-Bucks in the season, and honestly, all these Christmas gifts look pretty nice. Or even want to get yourself one of these taunts or wraps. Even the ho 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 skin, I know it looks actually pretty nice, especially for the boat. Let me see if I can pull that up. That kind of does look nice. But in this case, you can't really grind much more V-Bucks unless you want to go ahead and spend money on this. So what I am going to go ahead and show you is how you can save yourself some money, maybe invest into a season pass for an additional account, but we'll get right into that in just a second. Now, as you can see, this account is actually, oh wow, I didn't even sign in on that day. I already got the 2 auth already set up for this account, and apparently I already got the glider, even though I am a day late to the event. However, as you may notice, this is a completely fresh account. Apparently it's level 3, and as you can see, the battle pass has all of these rewards. It has up to 1,500 V-Bucks for each season. Now, the way you can tell which items you will get for free is, of course, by the free marker. Now, if you already have the battle pass, and admittedly, if you get the battle pass right off the bat, you may have not noticed the free symbol on them. I myself couldn't even tell which ones you get for free once I had my main. So, as you can see, you could get 100 V-Bucks at level 12. And then you go ahead and go a little bit more forward. Another one at 31 that makes 200 V-Bucks. And you go a little bit further. I believe it's like around level 68. Am I wrong? Bad. Anyway, so you got the level 99 V-Bucks. So you're getting a total of 300 V-Bucks per season for free. Now, you could do one or two things. You could, one, just save that up, leave it for a couple more seasons, which will take a little bit way longer than I ever plan on ever doing. However, that will give you the season pass, give you more V-Bucks, and all the items of the season, which honestly, it doesn't really matter. These are your alternate accounts, so quite honestly, having these items may not even mean anything to you. Unless you have a family member, then there you go. However, you're not allowed to technically share your account, so do as you will. Now, the reason why I'm bringing up this method is because if you ever get into a season where they extend it and then they just end up extending it again, like very much so with season 11, you're seeing yourself waiting to February. Today's date is December 15th, 2019, and you could go ahead and take a look into the challenges. Look at all these challenges, 14k EXP just for the very first set, and then they bump it up to 52,000. Leveling up is not a big deal at all. And a matter of fact, you should be more than capable of getting 200 V-Bucks easily. However, it's a pretty simple setup, and if you look at this, if you can at least consider even investing $10, it's basically, as long as you have a whole month, you should be more than capable of getting yourself $10. Maybe if you are a little bit on the younger side and you don't have a job, maybe you could ask your parents to see if you could get yourself $10 and go from there. But basically, if you can use multiple accounts, all you would have to do is just make sure to accept your friend invite, because you would have to wait 2 days until you can actually send out the gifts. So you want to make sure to add each other as soon as you can, because I'll give you an example. I guarantee you I might not even give the option. Yeah, it's not going to give you the option, but this will. Buy as gift, you have to be friends with them for 2 days or more. So you want to make sure to add your main account as soon as you can, otherwise you cannot supply yourself with gifts. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but if you're ranking out these challenges all in one day, I don't know if it's your day off or you have a whole weekend off, To each their own. I'm not going to judge or say if that's healthy or not, because I know I have my moments. But honestly, if you can knock down all these challenges, because all of these challenge except for stretch goals and of course the original alter ego challenges, they're all available for any account, free or with the battle pass. So you should be able to get high and far into that, collect yourself a lot of levels. Of course, what's really nice is that in Fortnite, it doesn't matter what your level is. Unfortunately, it will feel like you are smurfing if you are actually an experienced Fortnite player. However, all you would have to do is just continue to play on solo or even Team Rumble, whatever fits your cup of tea. Both is very satisfiable. This helps your accuracy. This will help your building. So it depends on what you want to practice, and you can just rack up those challenges, rack up those EXPs. And what's really nice is that even though you would have to wait for the weekend, the free-to-play accounts are actually eligible for the bonus XP as a Battle Pass account. So if you are leveling up, racking up all the EXP, and let's say you got all of your challenges done for that season, you could just wait for that double EXP to be triggered. I'm just going to go ahead and pause the video and go ahead and get to my second ultimate account. I just made this purely for an example. I don't plan on playing with 3 accounts because Jesus, that is a lot, but we'll go ahead and take a look over there. Alright, so we actually just transitioned over to my actual second account, the account that I'm actually currently running through. As you can see, I already have all of the achievements done. I have 0 V-Bucks on the account because I actually got myself a little gift. It was a taunt, I believe it was the golf clap or slow clap taunt. It was really nice, really awesome. Of course, as you can see, this also has the Star Wars glider, and matter of fact, who doesn't have it at this day, of course, of the recording, but it's really nice. I don't believe I actually maxed out my whole EXP rates in regard to the double EXP, but as you can see, I can claim 1,000 now and 300 later if I were to actually spend $10 on this. Now, if you're going to ask yourself, am I going to have to spend $10 on the alternate account every month? Yes and no. If you decide to spend all of the V-Bucks that you earned throughout that season, then yes, you are going to need to buy a new Battle Pass at that point. It is more efficient to just buy the Battle Pass because you get more out of that compared to buying $10 worth of V-Bucks, which is just 1,000. However, going based on that idea, it would just be a lot better just to keep 950 on the account and then go ahead and buy the rest. And as you can see, I am level 82 with the supercharged, aka the double EXP or whatever the rating is. I don't know that for sure. And of course, you are going to want to make sure that if you are doing this, to set up your controller settings correctly, whether it be with a controller or with keyboard and mouse. I play with keyboard and mouse. Sometimes I do have the controller set to the side in case if I am playing with someone that plays with a controller, but that is not a big deal. Pretty much at this point, of course, once you start a new account, you're going to be fighting against a lot of bots. And I'm not talking about the players that just run into a wall 24/7. I'm talking about the literal meaning of real bot. As you're getting more experienced on your main account, you may notice you're playing with more experienced players, not playing with much quote-unquote bots. You always have the occasional not so good player, but that's just probably luck of the draw at that point. My main account, I believe, is like level 180 something, or maybe in the 160s, I can't quite tell, but I honestly don't care. But it is always a little bit of a factor. So I'm just going to do one quick match, and with these methods, you should be more than capable of actually getting all of the season's past V-Bucks that were free. And of course, what's really nice is that with this season, you could usually get a very good amount of V-Bucks. Like, if you take a look, I'm currently able to get 1,000 right now. Of course, the season passes, they cost 950. So basically, I'm taking a look at a possible 350 extra more V-Bucks just by completing the rest of the season and then buying the season pass. So it's really worth it. It'll be able to fund you more items in the shop, and it might even save you some money. Hopefully this was an interesting tutorial. Hopefully it educated enough. If I have to do any audio clips and then fix anything up, I will go ahead and do that. But it is extremely worth it, awesome to check out, especially whenever Fortnite decides to extend the seasons for a very long time for no reason, which it may just be a one-time thing in a while due to it is middle of the holidays, but this might actually help you out and have you more things to do while also improving your skill on Fortnite. So thank you so much all for watching, and just please have a great day.